gonna make it to the top. We're gonna give it all we got. It's our time to shine. It's Sip and Speak the Tea with D&D.
All right. Hello, Milwaukee.
Welcome to Sip and Speak the Tea with D&D. I'm Denise.
I'm KY. And I'm your girl, Danette.
Coming to you from Milwaukee. Well,
yes.
Y'all know the drill. What flavor of tea we have today? Danette?
Okay, y'all. We're going to be doing it with some classic jasmine.
Oh, okay. Let's see what this tastes like.
Sorry, y'all. Take the difficulties on my end. Oh, gotta get it connected.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
There we go.
All right, y'all.
Here we go, y'all. Y'all know we
Teamwork
get
makes
it
a
together.
dream work.
Yes. Ooh.
Okay, so y'all, let's get a
this
taste
tea.
of this classic jasmine.
Ah, yes. It's kind of sour at the end. Ooh, it's
Oh,
a
no.
bad taste at the aftertaste, isn't it?
Ooh.
It tasted good at
No.
first, the sugar.
That's a
It's a no for me. Money bag voice.
oh my gosh. I need what they call it, like a backsplash? Whatever.
You sure you didn't put too much tea in there? It's like a strong aftertaste.
Oh my God, I don't know. How hard is it to make tea?
Okay, well.
That's nasty.
You know what? I don't even know if I want to recommend that you
Right,
that you
it's
try
a
it.
strong aftertaste, people. A strong aftertaste.
I can't
So
do
it's a no
this.
for us.
The flavor was don't do it again. I mean,
Right. You are so
Right.
right.
Okay.
Moving on.
Moving on, y'all. Well, we have a show for you guys. Is Tamar playing in our face? And we have NLE Chopper. He's put out a new song. His country song for the first time, and it sounds pretty good. Then we have this nurse, a refugee, and she was making racist comments to one of her patients. Then we have a woman that stole some chicken. So, amongst
Stole them chicken wings.
Yeah, we had a woman that's dealing with mental illness. That she swung her child until he was unalive. People. Yes, and then we also have a little bit on robots taking over people, eventually for the future, taking our jobs. Then we have Megan Thee Stallion twerking for Kamala Harris, y'all.
Kamala.
What do y'all think about that?
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, so we're going to get
Let's
into
get
it. We're going to get
into
into
it.
it. But first, I want to play a clip. I got a phone call last night from my daughter. She said, "Help, mama, a damn snake is in my house." Play the clip. You know what she poured? They poured on there where her mother-in-law some gasoline. They was about to blow the house up, amongst other things.
Dang.
Did you get that little snake? Was that a poisonous snake though? Is that
don't
a
know.
grass? Because they have a lot of grass snakes and stuff.
Shout out to my cousin. I'm happy she say.
Right. Right.
I'm glad she didn't go up in flames.
Did you
Yeah,
exactly?
Everybody say.
You see how she was the one that shut that door and looking in there, and the snake looked like it was coming to the door and detoured. It looked like it was. All right, shout out to Tasha.
That was a great icebreaker.
All right, we're gonna get moving on. We're gonna go into Megan Thee Stallion twerking for Kamala. I mean, for the people.
Listen, I'm sorry, TT, to cut you off, but before we get into this video, I want y'all to see why y'all gotta stop judging just Trump, cause she do some ratchet black people ish too. She called Megan Thee Stallion. She didn't call Yolanda Adams. So check this video out.
Forget being good, I'm a pain. I'm sick of trying to tell me how to live. Play, haters in my pictures on the gram. You better hope I never run the caution. In the mall with him, I'ma have a problem with him. Somebody call Rihanna, I'm about to drive with him. He with the stage cause he in the wild with him. Hottie for Harris, high.
I'm about to stir
What you mean?
the pot.
She can twerk that stuff for me, girl.
I'm about to I'm about to stir the pot.
Hey, she about to get all them men votes.
So-
what you talking
so-
about? She gonna make that Republicans turn Democrat. What you talking about? That's what she gonna do.
Nah.
That's what she gonna do. That's what she gonna do.
I feel like that's what Kamala do in the shower. That's why she was able to call her. She danced like that too. Keep it real. You know why they cut her off? You know
And
the
that's
last.
cool.
You know the last verse. She was
That's
finna,
cool.
You know what she
That's
said? You know the
cool.
last verse she was finna say?
What?
Put her head on his legs. Now she love tall women. They cut that off. But guess what? Camilla a tall, big, ooh, lady too.
Ooh.
So
Anyway.
don't keep
That's
coming
okay.
at Trump about walking
You
out
know
to 50
what?
Cent.
You know what? Go ahead.
Some
Go
said
ahead, Camilla.
just
do your
grab 'em and
thing.
grope 'em.
Do
Some
your
said-
thing. Shoot.
I'm gonna stir the pot every
As
time.
as long as
Some
she could
say
get the
just-
country right, I don't care what
Okay,
else she
so-
got going on.
okay,
As long
then.
as she could get the country right, that's what it's about.
Okay, then Miss Talk a Lot. So what's the problem with Trump liking Young Thug then?
There never was a problem
We
about
never-
him.
Yeah. So if he performed at Trump's, if Young Thug was free and he performed at a Trump rally, y'all wouldn't talk about. You wouldn't talk about that.
No.
No, I said I still
wouldn't.
feel that he uses rappers.
She-
I still
yeah, he
feel
does.
that
She's-
way.
what is
I
she
still
doing?
feel
He's
that
doing-
way.
she's
What
doing
is- I
mimicking.
still feel that way. But she just playing the game like him. Hey,
What
you could get a
is
rapper.
Megan-
I could get another rapper. What?
That's
She's
Megan's.
she's only mimicking what he doing. You got to do what your opponent do, but just
Dude,
do it
it's a
better.
game.
But
It's
hold
a
on.
game.
I can do
It's
it
a
better.
game.
Okay,
It's a
but
game
hold on.
out there.
But
It's a game.
but my
I
thing is
can
this
fight
though.
Power, but hey,
Hold on though. But my thing is
fight
this
power
though.
to power.
If you don't like what he stand for supposedly while following his footsteps and you call Megan Thee
and
Stallion,
wait a minute, let me
don't
tell you.
spin that
let's
bag
say
and go
this.
get Nicki
Let's say
Minaj.
this. Just like the Republicans, just like Trump wants dictatorship. Hey, Kamala, don't you want dictatorship?
Yeah,
So Trump
dictatorship.
can't never. So that Trump can't never step foot in.
No, I don't want nobody to have dictatorship. Do y'all guys know that if Trump, if he would get elected and and get this dictatorship
That
get it
means that
passed,
there will be any
that-
more voting.
And
He will
if
have-
Kamala or anybody contested, he can have them murked and their family, and he will have immunity. Do y'all know that?
It's all hearsay. Cause who's
Oh
No.
no,
This
he
is all
wants
hearrsay.
dictatorship.
who
He
could
said
He
it
speaks
basically
for
out of his mouth.
dictatorship.
Camilla has a 98%
He's
rate
fit.
for black men in Los Angeles, California for incarceration.
You know what? It's gonna always be some
Some of them
flaws.
deserve
I
to
don't
be
care.
incarcerated.
I don't care what. It's gonna always be some flaws. It's gonna always be something.
'Cause ain't
that
nobody-
we're not
no
going
one's
to follow
perfect,
all the way.
but-
No one is
Yes,
perfect.
Yes, so let Camilla listen to Meg
But-
and let my boy listen
but-
to Young Thug.
He can
listen to
listen,
Young Thug
he can
too.
listen to all the thugs he want to listen to because he act like a thug. So
He gangster.
So what?
He
So
gangster.
what? Oh, go for what you act like. I
does
got you,
that.
Trump.
He does
I
that.
got you on that, Trump. Go for what you act like. You act like a thug and you want all the thugs.
Stir the
Yeah,
pot.
that's what's up.
Okay, moving on. NLE Chopper just dropped the country song for the first time, you guys. Listen to this. I love it.
Shot it when she got it tipsy, I been sipping. Put that booty on the speaker when we freaking. I'm about to buzz. She say hold your horses. I'm in love with Daisy, but I'm Dorsey. Baby Princeton got her hands and my bridges down by the river. Pick up truck and speaking up the Lux rodeo. We was feeling taste like sweet.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all like
his
that?
whole body tattooed up.
Okay, we ain't gonna worry about that body, girl.
Oh, I
You
was
like
looking
that
at
song?
the body. I wasn't paying too much attention to the song.
That nigga got on a sheer shirt.
That's why I was trying to look through.
Yeah,
I was trying to see through that.
sexy.
Like,
That's
Nigga
your
on the
shirt.
I'm just gonna start off by saying this: garbage, trash,
Oh my goodness.
trash.
now,
Bam.
I don't
Trash.
think that was trash.
Trash.
I disagree.
I just want. That's why we on this show. That's why I love our show. Our platform
Right.
is amazing because we don't always
Right.
agree, but we love each other.
Definitely.
But what I'm saying is this though: that shit is garbage. And if y'all accepted that, y'all should accept the Beyonce when she was talking about. Come on now, man. 'cause
come
it
on.
seemed like he's selling dick through country music. Ooh, my bad.
What part gave you that impression?
I'm gonna get up on the stage. I do what I do, and what the fuck is going on, man? Dude got on a sheer shirt.
Shot of whiskey, got it tipsy, I've been sipping. Put that booty on the speaker when we freaking. I'm about to buzz. She say hold your horses, I'm in love with Daisy, but I'm Dorsey. Baby Princeton got her hands and my bridges down by the river. Pick up truck and speaking up the love.
When we supposed to look sexy. That nigga don't know what he want to do. He cold and hot at the same time. I can't do it.
God. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
goodness.
Cold and hot at the same time.
NLE.
Okay.
NLE.
That's okay. So he got a little hot. He had to pull it off. Then he got a
That's
little
why
cool
he
and
had a
had to put
shirt.
it back
That's
up.
why he had a sheer shirt on.
NLE.
To keep cool.
NLE, you was cool with King Von, bro. You can't be wearing that type of shit. You look zesty as hell. See you later.
Oh my goodness! I thought it was okay. You guys,
In the matter
don't
of
forget to
opinion.
like, share, and subscribe. And everything we say is legends for entertainment and educational purposes only, y'all. My goodness.
And that was some entertainment.
Yeah, you see, look, y'all got the video on here. Yeah, that's some cool.
All right.
Shout out Beyonce then.
Okay. Shout out to
Yeah.
her too.
Let's
Beyonce
talk
always
about
go
it.
get her shout outs no matter what.
People, the future, these robots, they're listen to what this guy is saying, and I truly believe that in the near future, maybe sooner than later, this may happen. Where we talked about this before, the robots taking over our job and all our jobs, and what are we gonna do? You know, what are we? They're not gonna just let us sit around, and then we're gonna have to wait on handouts from the government. We have a video of this guy working for a company that's, dealing with electronics, and he helps hook up these robots, and he says, it's coming, people. We have a video.
Yeah. So there's a lot of people from my last video saying that nothing's coming, nothing's gonna happen, I'm paranoid, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna tell you like this. This is where I'm working, okay? I'll read that. That's where I'm working right now. The man who owns that company, I'll say Shelon Tusk. You know, y'all know Shelon Tusk. Find the rhyme, the rhythm. He has us working 12-hour shifts, 7 days a week. I'm an electrician. I wire up all the machinery that they're using to build the trucks. I'm wiring up all the machinery that they are using to build these robots, okay? We are working 12 hours, 7 days a week. I have worked for TikTok. I have worked for Amazon. I have worked for Samsung. I have worked for Fortune 500 companies all year. Nobody is pushing their people like this, okay? 12-hour shifts. He is trying to complete this for something. I promise you, bro, soon as these robots go online, it will kill 80% of the job force. All you people driving trucks in restaurants who don't think this can happen in Japan, they already have robots serving tables. They already have nurses that are being robotically projected from.
Wow.
Shout out to the dollarists.
Shout out to the dollars.
You know what's crazy about that? Because, like, I'm still a big Will Smith fan, even after the slap. I like him, but that iRobot movie, I watched that movie a lot. It was warning us, but I don't know if y'all know recently, like in 2022, might have been like 2022, 2023, it was a movie called Megan. It was about this Caucasian lady. She created this doll.
Right. Oh, I like that movie.
So real.
Too real.
It was scary. Like,
it was too real.
It went viral for the dance. That dance. She went viral for that dance.
Yeah, like I believe it, cause you know self checkout too. That's a form of a robot. They try to say. You know what I'm saying? Then they got the people like this at the restaurants now. You go to some restaurants, they got this thing that come out instead the person bring your food.
Yeah, they got the robots now.
They said Chick-fil-A even got the delivery robots on the street now. But yeah, they making them where they looking more human like and have feelings. Because remember in China,
they didn't do that at first. This is what they're
having emotions
working on. Yeah, to give
and
them
one
emotions.
did you see one robot unalive itself because he felt he was working too hard.
That's scary.
That's scary.
That's scary.
That's some real stuff.
Oh my God, people! If you want to join in on the conversation, our phone number is 414-215-0729. Join in and comment. Join in on our convo.
We would like to hear from you.
Yes, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Come on, mess with us, man. It's a good time over here.
Yes.
Okay. What we have next? What about the 16-year-old rapper that's messing with a 26-year-old?
Yeah, we got a picture of that. Let's talk about that. Let's go ahead.
What's the name? Little Woey?
That look like her son.
Little Woey. He don't even look like he's 16. He looks like he's 12.
He like 12, 13.
12. Yeah. But that looks like that could be her son.
He still got his shirt tucked in. He want to be a kid still.
In this picture, she's on her way to taking him to school.
How do you feel drop your man off at school?
Yeah, she's on her way to take him to school, dropping him off at school. My goodness. I don't know what state this in, because ain't this Sagittarius grape?
Yeah, it is. And this got to be in Atlanta.
But you know what?
The state should take it over if the parents don't.
No, but you know what? I just learned this yesterday evening in class, that it goes to the age of 15. If it's consent at the age of 16 and 17, is not this, sexual thing. It's not the sexual ape. If it's consensual at the age of 16 and 17. But 15 and under, then yes, it is.
That is
My
sick.
Goodness.
I don't care. These rules are backwards as hell. These rules are backwards. If it was a man, he would be somewhere in prison right now. Or at least charged with something.
That's overall.
That's ridiculous. That don't make sense.
16 and 17, if it's consensual at the age of 16 and 17.
When this law took place? Because I know back in the day, my mother was hollering, I'm getting him.
Right, exactly. Because I was kind of like, in awe, like, what? Because I always thought, if you're not grown adult, 18 and older,
right.
But if it's consensual at 16. Now, if they're 16 to 17 and it's not consensual, then it is.
Wow,
that's ridiculous.
It
don't even make sense. Well, it's gonna be a whole lot of be a whole lot of R. Shelleys out here. So get ready, protect your kids, man.
Man,
you can just do that now.
Have them conversations with your children.
Well, moving on,
man.
My goodness. Okay, we have this immigrant refugee nurse. She was an immigrant as a kid. I guess her family came illegally here and maybe got legalized later on in life, and she became a nurse. And listen to what she's saying to her patients. The racist comments, man. Take a look.
Yes. Oh yeah, you are on quesos. Who knows what the heck you doing?
You right.
Quesos,
You right.
nigger.
You right.
You Negro.
You right.
You are a Negro.
You
Look
right.
at you.
You
Coming
right.
from books.
You
Most
right.
people ask
You
niggers.
right.
Look at you.
You right.
Go get your ass and get yourself a job.
You right.
And there was another video where she called him a slave, and she even downgraded his insurance because it was a low grade insurance. It's called Care Source Health Insurance, and low graded their insurance, but you're accepting it, and by you feeling that way about the insurance, maybe doing a little something extra. On insurance.
Yeah. Like, y'all, y'all can't even hurt us no more with calling us that word. We know we that. You know what I'm saying? But we some of the smartest, ambitionist, most motivated people, races in this world. So people kill me coming over here using us and then abusing us. At the same time, y'all want to be here though. Take your ass back to India.
I mean, y'all coming
But
across
look-
the border.
Yeah, but
sticking
look
y'all
what our
nose up and
government. But
thinking
look
y'all
what our
better
government
than
do
us.
though.
Right.
Our own government is against is almost like really against us because why are you doing all of that for them and you're not helping us first?
Exactly.
What we should be receiving, you're giving it to them.
To them.
Why?
Right. Exactly.
That's messed up.
If that's the case, I might as well talking like this, and I should cross the border and then come right back over the border, and then I could get $20,000 in free taxes and do everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
All I
my-
have to do, if
You
I
know what I'm
just,
saying?
just
It's just
I'm telling
sad.
you, man.
and I
It's
could
like,
just cross the border.
We're here and we don't even get the benefits that they do. That is just sad. It's just
Very
sad.
unfair.
you know, this is ridiculous.
Very unfair.
Man. You know, it's
And you
crazy.
see all your American people that's homeless, sleeping under these bridges,
Yes.
don't have shelter, can't get food, don't have insurance, health care.
And you're not helping them. And you're not
I don't
helping
get
them.
it. But you can give all these funds, benefits to all these immigrants and everyone crossing the border.
Well,
It's sad.
they're doing a petition to get rid of this nurse, and I think they should. To call the Ohio Board of Nursing. The number is 614-466-3947. Or the Ohio Civil Rights Commission, which is 614-466-5928. She needs to get her license removed. You know what I'm saying? Why would she do that to our patient?
Yes. But let's be real. Even though she may get her license taken away, still many more out there.
It's plenty more out there, and they should
Many
be
more out
removed
there.
too.
Use this piece on the screen as an educational piece. Screenshot it if you got to. You know somebody that knows somebody that needs somebody. Call to action.
Exactly.
Moving
My
on.
goodness. My goodness. Okay. This was kind of a little bit dear to me. It was a doctor. That he didn't have to do that. He would
Oh, you don't
So-
have it. You don't have the video for that one.
Not yet. Oh, we don't have. Okay, well, let me move on to a different story. I'll bring that one back to the forefront.
Let's speak on the mentally ill woman.
Yeah, that's what I was going
That-
to do next. There was a mentally ill woman, and still, this story dear to me too. This mentally ill woman, she was swinging. You know, she was dealing with mental illness. She admitted that she hadn't took her medicine in 2 days, and she took her son to the park, and she swung him on swung for 2 days until she unalived him.
Yeah,
We have a
just
video of it.
swinging.
Yes, just swinging them for
That's
2 days.
ridiculous. She said
And
she
there was
stood-
a woman who was in the park, you know, a couple of days, and then before, and she come back and happened to see her still swinging this same child, but he was unalive, and it's just sad. And was dear. This story just dear to me because the protocol of these hospitals that I know for Wisconsin, they gave my daughter, which she's dealing with mental illness, they gave her her child, and they gave me a call and they said, well, you know your daughter had a child, and I said, yeah, and I said, don't you know she dealing with mental illness? They said, yes, we know her. I know all the hospitals, police stations know her, but we're gonna give her the baby because no drugs were found in their system, and you just supervise. Now, people, the laws got to change, and I'm pretty sure they knew she was dealing with mental illness when she had him, with the baby probably about 4 years old, and it's just sad. It's sad. Do we have a video of it?
3-year-old died after his schizophrenic mom pushed him on a swing for 44 straight hours. In 2015, 24-year-old Romekia Sims took her 3-year-old son, Jair Lee, to a park near their home in Maryland. Romekia was suffering a schizophrenic episode during this time, and like others in the same situation, she was unaware of it. Romakia then pushed her son on a swing for 2 days straight, continuing to do so in the dark and in the rain. A neighbor became alarmed and called the cops. When the cops showed up, they saw Romakia pushing her now lifeless son in the swing. Jair died from dehydration and hypothermia. Romakia was now facing up to 45 years in prison for charges that included manslaughter, child abuse, and child neglect resulting in death. She told investigators that she had stopped taking her medication 2 days before her son's death, and her public defender said that Romakia was trying to get her son out of the swing, but was hearing voices at the time. The voices she heard were supposedly telling her that someone would come and help take her son out of the swing. A judge ruled that Romakia wasn't criminally responsible for her actions, and she was set free on a 5-year conditional release order.
Wow. It's sad, people.
That's messed up.
I don't know. We just need better laws.
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
When it comes to, with the
been-
mentally ill.
Shouldn't have been free.
And with me and Danette, when we first started, we did a segment. How do they measure? How do they diagnose people with mentally illness? And they go by this chart, this MPI chart. That chart needs to be changed because there are a lot of people that's intelligent that's dealing with mental illness. It's just sad. People are evolving. Children are coming out with their eyes open. The millennium kids. Things are changing and evolving. The laws should evolve and change with it. Yes, it's just sad. And people, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and call in on the number 414-215-0729 and join in on our convo.
Yes.
Well, moving on.
But
So, want to talk about the doctor?
Yep, she got to run that doctor for her.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand.
that is so precious to me.
Right.
That's
Oh, my
just so
God.
precious. Like, oh my God.
I just want to cry.
I wish that all doctors could be that way with children.
Exactly.
Just to help them feel so comfortable,
and safe and not be afraid. I wish that, more doctors would do that, like Danette said. And I wish I would have had that doctor when I was a kid. I'm so traumatized now from surgeries and going to the hospitals, getting procedures done, because my mother, I had 3 operations, and my mom would trick me to the hospital. And then when I had to have the surgeries done, she would drop me off, and I wouldn't see her or a family member. I don't know if she had told the family members or not that I was in the hospital. She may not have. I don't know.
I
But
never knew of it.
Yeah, I didn't see no one, and I didn't see her. I only seen her when she picked me up, and I was so afraid. And the only people I could talk to were the other little sick kids, and I was just terrified.
My bad.
So, I was terrified. So, I just wish, and so the doctor dressed them up as their superheroes, and so they wouldn't be afraid before they went into surgery. So, kudos to this doctor.
Yes. We need many, many more like them. So doctors, pay attention. Pay attention to that.
Okay. Moving on. Man, it's Tamar playing in our face. Is she playing in our face? She was married.
Like Tamar Braxton. You talking about, her.
She just
different.
She does stuff. She just over the top. Just over the top.
Just do too much.
And she pulled the wool over our head. She was married to JR. And shout out to that Henny girl, you know, a YouTuber. She actually has the documents. And Jeremy filed for a divorce. And they
How
got
much
married.
later? Like how long?
6 weeks they were married before they separated. They got married February 6th. They separated March 21st.
That was fake.
2024.
I mean,
6 weeks, y'all.
I don't even know why she even married him anyway. Why would they even bother to get married?
Why she kept it quiet? That's a question, because she knew why she kept it quiet.
But he didn't have any respect for her
No.
at all. So
No.
She's
And
just phony, man.
I mean,
You know what got me though? What got me was she did that interview with Carlos King, and he was calling her husband. All at the time, we think that's her boyfriend, calling him Colonel Sanders and all that. And he kiki kaka, and she kiki and kaka and with him
and defending him. Fake.
I'm like, and that was her husband.
People be phony.
I mean, and people saying, is this a publicity stunt or whatever? But I seen the documents. If you can go over that Henny girl, you would see the documents. I lost my thought, people, but
yeah. But you know what, Tamar? I mean, sorry for this Tamar, but she always been a hot mess anyway. Like she just be all over the place to me.
I was talking about publicity stunts. You know, is this so everybody can watch the Braxtons? You know, because they just started. You know, the next season. So is this to throw? And she called her. She threw her family out there. Said she shouldn't have never did the show with her toxic family. She called her family toxic.
You should be the last one to speak.
Allegedly. Yeah,
shout out to Tony Braxton.
Right. To me, they're the typical family.
Right.
They're gonna go through what
that ain't no worse than the Kardashians. I mean the Kardashians. My bad. Oops, my bad.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow.
Wow.
Well.
But shout out to the Braxtons.
Yeah, shout out to the Braxtons. Yeah, she just over the top. Wow. Did y'all see y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about?
Eric, great show, ladies. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you, Eric, for that. I do want to mention, and just bring up something. We don't have no video of this or nothing like that. But I was just tripping about, I just seen this morning on Channel 12 News about the Brewers owner, who's a billionaire, stealing sand from Malibu Beach for his property, for his private property. And I'm just like, is that like really real for him to do that? Like, why? You're a billionaire. You can buy all the sand you want. Why do you have to steal it off from a beach?
People just be wanting to look so tough.
You know, they entitled. The billionaires, they're entitled. Rich people are entitled, and they used to getting everything free.
I know, but but I don't understand. Like, why are rich people like that when you can get anything you want to get? But yet you lie, steal, cheat, whatever to get something for free.
It's just sad. It's just sad.
I don't understand it.
Entitled, billionaire, rich people.
Rich people.
Unbelievable. Well, you know what, owner? You give all that sand back. Put it back on the beach where it came from.
Back on the beach.
You bulldozed it off. You bulldozed it right back on. Go to Lowe's or Home Depot or Stein's or whatever these other places are, all these gardening places, and go buy your bags of sand.
Just like everybody else have to do. Yeah.
Billionaire sand thief.
Unbelievable.
She said billionaire sand thief. All right, moving on.
That was just ridiculous to me.
It sounds ridiculous.
They gonna be like, with this next one crazy, y'all.
Yeah, a black woman. What is her name? Vera Lidl. Well, this is an old story, but she just got sentenced to 9 years for stealing chicken.
Chicken.
We have a picture of her. Right. And obviously she didn't know the protocol because it was a safety hazard to
order with bones.
She was ordering chicken with bones in it, and the school district ordered boneless chicken because it's a safety hazard for the children.
Yeah, you can't order traditional.
But our producer brought up a real good point that the math ain't mathing.
Right. It ain't mathing. Shout out to Deliano.
Exactly.
Yes.
Shout out to Deliano. Right.
Yeah, it ain't though, man. Like y'all, I mean, come
because
on now.
they have a budget of a $300,000, $300,000.
It's a quarter. It's a year, annual.
Annual, huh?
Mid-quarter.
Mid-quarter.
Oh,
Like-
mid-quarter.
So how would they allow her to go over that much?
1.2. How she can get to 1.5? You got to stop at 1.2, baby.
Exactly. And the kids weren't even getting their food. You know, it was during the pandemic when they were granted permission to send food kits to the kids that was getting homeschooled.
Oh,
I didn't even know about that.
And our producer
Was they
said
doing
that he
here in
think
Wisconsin?
that, and we think the same thing, that she took the blame for maybe a lot of
Of other people.
because
yes.
the
They
math
charging her more.
Yeah, the math ain't
It's
mathing.
not. It's not. And I think it's
That's not even 1.5.
they over sentenced us for the simplest stuff. Like it just be crazy to me. That woman got 9 years in prison for some chicken. They owe us that. They owe us that chicken.
And how
And they
is
said she
gonna
got
over-
what, 11,000 containers? I don't know what the containers are.
She probably was
Right.
selling
How
dinners.
big
But
was the
purchased
containers?
11,000
But
containers.
she was getting cases. They saying so.
Where could she store all that?
She was selling it to stores. Probably.
She had to
She
sell to
had
big
to.
distributors. 'Cause
We
that's
hustlers, baby.
huge.
They probably was paying her $14 to deal with them badass kids. She's like, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get some chicken out these motherfuckers. She
Oh,
probably was
my
selling dinners in the
goodness.
hood. Hey, free her, man.
Selling dinners in the
I ain't
hood.
gonna lie. Hey, shout out to the football player from Kansas City Chiefs star too, Chris Jones, man. He said, I'll pay for the wings she stole. Just free that lady, man. Free her, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't be dealing with petty crimes and all that, but 9 years is a little extreme.
Oh, it's a couple of things that were
I would, you know what? I just want to comment on that though. I would say, but it's gonna have to be a time where this has to stop, where they're taking and stealing from fundings that goes to the children. That's for the children. That's for
Correct.
the schools.
Correct.
Because you're hurting the school system. You're hurting our children. Some of them children, they need that meal.
Yeah.
And you taking it from them just so you can put an extra dollar in your pocket.
exactly.
But you don't
And
know
that's
what
not
people
right.
deal with dealing with them damn kids either at school though. She
That, I
probably
don't
wasn't
care.
even-
You
it was
okay?
pandemic.
What about 3-year-olds?
It was the pandemic though.
Okay,
It
2,
was when
3,
nobody in
4-year-olds.
school.
Regardless,
When nobody in school.
regardless, it's all kind of crimes out here that you ain't got to be going out here taking from babies, taking from the kids.
I'm saying it
don't
was a
have
lot of
to do that.
no one was in school at that time. That's why she thought she can get away with it.
Well, I still think it was wrong because
So it would've been nobody missing a meal.
The meals was for the children that was being homeschooled. It was to go to the kids. If I'm understanding that correctly, right?
I don't know.
If I'm just saying, if I understand it correctly, it was for meals for the children that was being homeschooled. So I'm looking at it like if my grandson's in school and just saying if they needed that meal, but you've taken that meal away from them. So shame on you.
Shame on you.
And you should do some time, maybe not 9 years.
Yeah,
but
9
you need,
years. I think
you need to do some time.
I think
I
they
don't
put
care.
it too. It was a lot.
I don't think she was the only one doing it, so free her.
Yeah, that.
Yeah,
So free her.
I
Freedom,
think
free.
anybody
She got
involved.
charged for it all.
But I'm thinking anybody involved,
and the
and that's
parents-
what her mistake is. Open your mouth, sister. You better tell.
No.
You better tell.
No.
Hey, what they say, snitches get stitches. Ooh. She probably like, I'm not snitching. I ain't getting no stitches. Not today.
Right.
Not today.
I don't know if we have a video. Do we have a video on this woman? Carlicia Bates. We may not have. It was on Channel 12 News, August 3rd, on 26th and Concordia. This woman, Miss Bates, you know, she was a homeowner, and the whole neighborhood called her a police caller because, you know, she'd see things done in the neighborhood and she would call the police. And so that's what they gave her that name. And so it was a one incident where she called the police and some girls, you know, picked a fight with her and they had a young man with them. And I guess they made tussled and fell over a fire pit, and the 23-year-old piled her in front of her sister. And she said one of them, the fatal one, was to the to the chest. Now, her sister eyewitnessed it. She eyewitnessed it. They picked him. He turned himself in. He turned himself in. She picked him up she picked him out in the lineup. You know, this dear to me because I'm trying to say something right here. She picked him out in the lineup and they let him go. They let him go, people. Now, what do you think? Why did they let him go? I'll give you a couple of seconds. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, y'all. This right here. Now, I complained of me being violated. Pick the person out. And they say, yes, we have them. And we let them go. The credibility, people. How she saw this and they still, her credibility isn't anything.
No, that's different.
It's just sad.
That's wrong. You can't even, lady. Why do good part people always have a hard time?
Gotta read that out loud.
Ladies, why do good-hearted people always have a hard time? Like no good come from looking out for others just cause.
Wow.
You know what? It's sometimes because I feel like I'm a pretty decent person. Don't change who you are. You know what I'm saying? Because people gonna be who they is, and if they don't accept you and perceive you and understand that you are a blessing to be in somebody's life, because most people not good. So when you run across good people, don't question yourself. It's just something wrong with that person. So remove yourself until they're able to get their stuff back together. Until then, keep doing you, Eric.
Right.
What y'all think?
I mean, I actually do agree with that, though.
I agree.
Because the good do come and last.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
It be like
you
that
know,
sometimes.
but I think that you still should remain, like you said, stay who you are.
Yeah.
Right.
know.
Don't let nobody take you out of character.
Nope.
I guess.
Right.
It ain't worth it.
How long do we have? How much time do we have? Can we got enough for these little two stories quick?
Nope.
We don't.
No.
Okay, we don't. All right, y'all.
We winding on down.
Okay, well, please support my book, The Untold Story, The One That Got Away. When I was in the street, I ran into a serial strangler, the Northside serial strangler, and he unalived a lot of women. And I wrote the book for my children, them and their children, so they won't be forgotten. It's an interesting story. I would love if you would support the book. I mean, I hope I may help somebody that may be in that predicament.
Yeah.
And it's at Barnes and Nobles, Amazon, it's everywhere, Walmart.
Get it.
So please support.
Support.
And thank you ahead of time, people.
Support.
It's a
And
really
support, sip and speak the tea.
Yes.
Put us in that
Yes, in the algorithm, you guys.
Let's
we
get it
need
going.
You to subscribe.
Like, share,
and subscribe.
Push that like button, people, and subscribe.
Yes.
All right, so that's the
Until next time.
end of our segment. Till next time.
Please be a blessing.
So you too shall be blessed.
And we
Goodbye.
are nothing without y'all.